Hi there, spend the day with me in my life as chief economist at AMP. 6 a.m. I wake up and immediately checked what Donald Trump and markets did overnight. And then I made sure to do a tweet about it. It's now 6:45. I then spend 15 minutes choosing an outfit from my tie and flared pants collection to match my mood. It's usually a choice of bright flowers versus bright colours, or maybe both. 7 a.m. and I say goodbye to my beautiful little dog called Thea. It's time to leave. First via my car and then the public ferry that feels much like a private boat. Today I am moderating a macroeconomic panel at 8:50 a.m. So I change out of my comfortable runners into my fancy shoes so I can impress my fellow panelists. Even as an introvert, it's always fun to catch up with new and old friends in the industry at these sort of events. By 9:30 a.m, I'm back in the office. I reply to all of my emails and delete the ones I don't want. By 10 a.m, it's time for the asset allocation meeting, and we discuss how AMP should position in different asset classes. 11:30 a.m, inflation data for the June quarter is coming out in Australia. I'm a bit old-fashioned, so I like to look at the hard data. So I print out, unfortunately, the page count wrong and end up printing out 60 pages. Feel kind of guilty about that. Anyway, I pour through it. I discovered that lamb prices are up 12%, although it doesn't really impact me that much because I don't like eating red meat. I think stick to tofu. By 11:40 a.m, I prepare to do an interview with a TV channel. It's really important to get the angle right, so I spent some time wandering around to find a stack of papers that I can prop up my iPad with. I don't want to get that double chin look you can sometimes get when you do interviews, or people looking up your nose, which you sometimes see on the TV. So I like to get the eye line right. By 12:30, my colleagues Deanna and me are done making inflation charts, so I finally have time to post them all on social media. At 1 p.m, I decide, well, it's time to go to lunch. So I take along my iPad to make sure I look kind of busy and random people don't bother me. I'm just joking there. I don't mind if people come up and say hello. By 2 p.m, I'm back at my desk. Lo and behold, my computer screen goes off. So I asked my trusty IT expert, if she could fix it for me, which she does by promptly unplugging the back of the screen and replugging it, and whammo, it works. And I kind of think that's a miracle. In the afternoon, I'm trying to get some work done, but of course there's lots of calls from people wanting to discuss the inflation numbers because these are pretty critical in terms of what the Reserve Bank will do. Of course, if they'd called me up, I probably would have said they should have already cut interest rates back in July. 6 p.m, everyone's disappeared in the office and I finally have some time for myself to do some work. At 30, I managed to get back home and it's hi to my dog again. By 9 p.m, I sit down in front of YouTube and search for my favourite Jimmy Kimmel, only to find that he's gone on holiday or something and is not there. I hope he doesn't disappear like some of the other late night shows. By 10:30, it's time to check Bloomberg once more and social media to see what Donald Trump might have been saying. Of course, he gave us a new tariff number, so I made a little tweet. And finally, I go to bed in peace. And that's a day in my life as chief economist.